guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy and today I'm taking part in the Global Monthly Video Collab group. We are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world. We get together every single month and do a video hop. This month's theme is home decor, so I'm so excited to be bringing that to you. We're going to get started in that in just a second, but I just wanted to let you know in the description of this video you will see the links to all the other demonstrators' videos as well as a link to my email sign up. Sign up for that and then all my emails that will be sent out to you is inspirational. There is what's going on in the Stampin' Up! World, and I'm also sending out a tutorial every single month for free as well. Okay, let's get started. With Easter almost on us, I thought I would do an Easter project. So this paper mache bunny I purchased from Spotlight here in Australia, but I'm sure you could get them from other craft supplies or cheap shops. And I could have left it plain with the paper mache, but I've gone and spritzed it with a really great concoction here. It is alcohol, Blushing Bride Reinker and Frostwhite Shimmer Paint. And I'll link a video below on how to create that shimmer paint concoction. So I'm using the layering oval dies as well, and I've got that largest in the solid. I've just die cut that from plain copy paper, and we're using the Subtles 6x6 Designer Series paper packs. These are gorgeous and so well designed for Easter. So I've got the Butterfly Duet Punch. I always say that wrong, sorry everyone. And I'm just going to punch out a whole heap in those small butterflies in all the colours. So the colours I've chosen were Pool Party, So Saffron, Soft Sea Foam, Balmy Blue, Highland Heather and Blushing Bride. Really beautiful colours and perfect for Easter. So I've got a whole heap there. I'm just going to fold these in half so it looks like they're flying once we're gluing them down. And that oval in our background is going to be our design for the butterflies. So I'm going to bring my paper mache bunny in and work out what side I want to pop this design on and just trace around that. So this project I'm actually doing on the fly. I didn't make one previously. I only bought one bunny and I thought I'll just make one and see how I go. If it didn't work out, I was going to try something else. But I'm using Mod Podge to create the adhesive for our butterflies. You could probably get away with the Tombow Mono multi-purpose liquid glue, but I wanted something that was going to last. This adhesive has a super strong hold, so it's perfect for this project. So what I'm going to do is I'm just using an old paintbrush and I'm dabbing this glue down, popping all my little floating or flying butterflies down around that oval. Now the oval represents an egg, which is also a symbol of Easter, so I wanted to join the two together. And what I'm doing is I'm rearranging the colours so they're all different. We don't have multiple colours sitting beside each other. We have a nice array of them. Now that Designer Series paper also has multiple patterns, so I have punched and folded differently. So I have lots of different patterns with the colours as well. So it's a pretty quick project once you get going. Sometimes the butterflies don't want to stick down, so I do highly recommend popping them down with some tweezers and working with it as you go. So once this oval's done, which obviously doesn't take too long, we're going to work on his ears, which are super cute as well. I wanted to decorate but not over decorate, if that makes sense. So we've gone with some really basic areas. So here you can see some of the butterflies didn't quite adhere down as I'd like, so I'm just popping them down again. So just using a bit of copy paper again for our ears. I'm doing a rough copy. I'm going to trace around on the So Saffron Designer Series paper. So we're going to have two of those. And I will make a few little extra cuts there just to tidy them up before popping them down. I'm going to adhere these down with some repositional running tape. It's not Stampin' Up, it is just a cheap brand, but I like using these on projects, especially 3D projects, when I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to be working with or if I'm going to be doing something else. So I pop these down with the repositional and I'll come back and glue these down because I'm really happy with how they turned out. The next thing we're going to work on is a beautiful little bow around the bunny's neck. I've gone with the Blushing Bride metallic ribbon. This is super beautiful. One side is Blushing Bride, the other side is a metallic sheen, and it's so pretty. I've gone just with the Blushing Bride side because we're working with subtle, so we want something to be subtle, not really flashy. And I'm really happy. It's just a quick bow at the front, and isn't that gorgeous? Now before we go back to those ears, we're going to add a little bit of extra design, and I wanted a flower in there because Easter's usually in a springtime theme, and flowers are springtime as well. Now the Pretty Perennials bundle is so gorgeous. There's plenty of different flower designs there, so I'm going to actually cut out a flower with Blushing Bride Designer Series paper and cardstock. So the first two layers are going to be Blushing Bride, and then the bottom layer of that flower is going to be the Blushing Bride 6x6 Subtles Designer Series paper that we've used previously for the butterflies. So once I've die cut those out, we're just going to pop them together. But I wanted to give them a little bit of a pop-up as well. So that bottom Designer Series paper flower, I'm going to use my bone folder just to tease it up a little bit and give it a bit of dimension. I do bring in my stylus and try and get that to pop it up a little bit. Didn't work out. As you can see, this is my process of working. We try a few things, see what works, and then we go on. I'm bringing my bone folder in and just raising the edges up. You want to be careful because you can tear your image or your flower, so you want to be really careful how you're doing it, but this gives it a really great 3D effect. So we're going to use glue dots to pop these three together. I am going to hide that center bit with a pearl later on, so you won't see that. So putting a glue dot in between each two, and then another glue dot. I'm also going to pop this up with some dimensionals onto our bunny, so it's going to still have that sitting up off his, or it probably should be a girl, shouldn't it? Popping up off her ear. So cute. Love how this has turned out. So I'm going to come back in now and get rid of that repositional tape and glue it down. And I'm just using glue dots here as well. You could use liquid adhesive. It doesn't really matter. If you would like to purchase any of the products that I've used in today's project, or any other products that you're in need of, you can purchase them in my online store. Pop in this month's hostess code and I'll send you a customer appreciation card which changes every single month, and I'll also send you a bundle tutorial which is packed full of inspiration and wonderful ideas. And I would so love if you supported me in my business. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a couple of extra dimensionals on the back here. That just gives it a little bit more of a pop-up. I really love this flower that the perennial petals dies really create. Really pretty. And there's so many different dyes there that you could use. There we have it. So the last little thing is I wanted to add a little bit of bling. So I've got some pearls. Now I do pop a larger pearl in the big flower there, and then these little tiny pearls in the middle of some of the butterflies. I've just scattered these pearls around. But you could also use, from the new mini catalogue, the pastel pearls, which would go perfectly with all our subtle colours. They would look really pretty as well. So there we have. We're just going to pop a few more in. And honestly, these pearls are super inexpensive, so you could pop them in every butterfly if you like. And it's turned out just perfect. And because all those butterflies are still sitting on my desk there, I grab one and pop it on top of that flower. It just ties it all in together. And of course I had to put another pearl in the middle of the butterfly as well. So cute. I hope you've enjoyed this project. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. If you have, please like, comment and share this video. Don't forget, if you haven't hit subscribe, to do that as well. This is such a cute project. It didn't turn out quite exactly how I thought, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I will be back with another video for you soon, so please come back and check that out. And don't forget to check out the other video links that are in the description of this video. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Are you hearing my words I'm saying to you? 'Cause I'm looking in